Today is the first day of your life. We only live once. Seize the moment. Take a chance now. You'll never know if you can do it again. Whenever we feel demotivated, we tend to look at motivational quotes and saying, yeah, I'm gonna seize the moment. And then you fall back into being demotivated. You fall back into not having energy to do your job or being happy with your family. And it's because if you are demotivated, you cannot just rely on quotes or external factors to make you happy, to make you motivated again. You have to rely on yourself. There is only you who can motivate you. It's only you who can take yourself up and start smiling again. And that's what we are talking about today. I'll give you a framework of 4 things that are easy to remember, but things that you have to do in order to motivate yourself. Stick with me and I'll give you 4 simple things you can follow to keep yourself motivated at work and at the family. I'm Frederik. I have 25 years of developing people and businesses successfully all over the world. I built this channel because I believe my experience can make you grow stronger, and I want you to grow stronger. We should all be able to grow stronger. So make sure you subscribe and be stronger with me. Are you ready to hear about demotivation and how to motivate yourself? Let's go. The first thing about demotivation is to understand the factors around you that annoys you or demotivates you. To understand the factors that demotivate you and especially understand what to do with these factors, I would suggest using the circle of influence. I made a video, I can put a link here, about the circle of influence before, and if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It will help you for sure, but just a quick recap. First, what you have to do, you have to list down all the factors that annoys you or demotivates you in your life. The next step you have to do is to draw a circle, one circle here. And in this circle, which is the circle of control, you take all the things that you're in direct control of and write in here. These are the things like what you're eating for breakfast. These are the things like if you want to turn off the light or turn on the light. These are the things of when you want to wake up tomorrow. All these things are within your control. Once you've done that, you're ready to draw the next circle. In the next circle are the things that are in your control, but which you choose to do nothing about. Let's say that you have a boss that annoys you. Let's say that your boss is really demotivating you, but you still stay at work. That one goes here because you can choose to do something. You cannot do anything about your boss, no, but you can do something about your work. You can change your job. So if your boss demotivates you, your work, certain elements of your work demotivates you, and you still stay at your work, you have to put it here and you have to accept this is something that demotivates me, but I actively choose not to do anything about it. And once you've actively chosen not to do anything about it, then your brain should stop worrying about it. The last circle are the elements that are completely outside our control, and that would be earthquakes, the weather, some geopolitical situations. Put them out here. Of course, it's okay that they take some room up in your brain, but they cannot demotivate you because you cannot do anything about it. Let's move on. This is the first understanding that you need to have. What are the things that demotivate you, and can you do something about it, or will you do something about it, or are the things completely outside your control? Now you're ready to move on. Now we're looking into the triangle of self-motivation. As I said, there are 4 things totally. The first is the circle of control or influence. The second is the bottom layer of this triangle, is you being organized. And it sounds simple. It's not simple at all, because it means that your mailbox has to be empty. It means that your desk has to be so you feel that you're organized in your desk. Why? Because if you're demotivated and you spend a lot of energy focusing on your mess in your brain or on your computer, on your desk, then you don't have the energy to work with yourself. Think of a country. When a country is not at war, countries, they build universities, they build libraries to make people smarter. But when a country is at war, then all the energy and all the mind is going to fighting the war. People are sent to fight the war and not to build libraries. Same in your brain. If your brain is disorganized, then you have no energy, no room to fight your demotivation. Make sure that you spend some time being organized. And how can you do that? Well, you can do that by looking at number 2 of this triangle. And this is focus. Because you cannot just sit down and start being organized. You need to take everything step by step by step. So let's say your email inbox is a mess, that your desktop is a mess, that your office is a mess. Start organizing one thing at a time, step by step. This is what I mean when I say focus. Focus on one thing at a time. Focus on getting it done. And I know there may be a lot of things that you need to change in order to get organized around you. Take one little step, one little thing every day, and use that focus to get cleaned up in your mess. Focus is also about getting things done. And it can be difficult getting things done if you are busy and have many things. I would suggest start your day by making a very, very simple and not ambitious to-do list. And you've heard this many times, but over your morning cup of coffee, morning cup of tea, make this: what 2 or 3 things do I need to accomplish today? And make sure these are the things that you do accomplish. When you're done with that day, you will feel much better. Another thing about being focused is being on time, delivering on time. If you're not attending meetings on time, if you're not coming to your appointment at time, first of all, it annoys people that you're not there. But it also stresses you, no matter what you think. Being on time or not being on time is a stress factor that also takes away the energy that you need to build the focus on becoming motivated. So be on time, deliver on your promises. Make sure you don't have anything pending that stresses you or demotivates you or takes energy away. These 2 things, being organized and having focus on what you're doing and getting things done, is what you call hygiene factors. Because if you are organized and you're actually getting things done with your focus, it doesn't make you motivated. It is just making you neutral. If these things are not okay, then that will take energy away from you and add to your demotivation. But these things will never add to your motivation. You have to understand this. So you can only start working on yourself of being motivated the second that you are organized and you're having focus on getting things done. If you're not having that, you won't have the energy. These 2 are hygiene factors. They just need to be fixed in your life. Now you're ready to work with yourself. First of all, the last triangle here is the motivating yourself. You know what factors are demotivating you. You know if you've chosen to do something about them or not. You now know you need to be organized, you need to be focused on delivering on time, focused on keeping your promises before you can be ready to focusing on motivating yourself. A very big thing of motivating yourself is being with people that are positive around you. If there's a lot of people that are negative around you, with a lot of negative energy, that will kill you. It will kill your motivation. And so, for God's sake, try to avoid negative people. Of course, at work, you probably have to deal with negative people, but spend as little time with them as possible. Surround yourself with happy people, positive people, people you trust, you like, that smiles. Smile to people, smile at the world. You will have energy to smile once you've been focused and once you're organized. List down the factors that you really like to do. Maybe it's bigger projects that you like to achieve. Maybe a smaller project. This is inside and outside your work. You cannot separate work and life. I don't believe that. I have another video you can take a look at here if you want. Set some goals about what you want to do, where you want to be, for you to feel motivated, for you to feel happy again. And that may be a long journey. Maybe you feel that you are here today and you have to go all the way on top of this hill to reach your goals. And this is perfectly fine. And this is how most of us, we are. And you need to understand that this can be done by moving in small increments, in small steps. But if you don't start moving in these small steps, you're not going to go anywhere. So a part of your journey is to define these steps day by day, week by week. And this is going to be what you focus on in your own life. This is going to be how do you move on? How do you move towards your own motivation? Put that on your to-do list. Today I have to do this little thing towards my journey to reach the top of the mountain to become motivated. Do this every day. Make sure that you do a little step every day towards your goal. Some days can be super tiny and other days can be a little bit more. But make a plan, and every morning when you sit, make that list. Make sure that this is what I'm going to do today towards this. Keep yourself accountable. Make a WhatsApp group with your friends where you every day, every week, send them a status. Have them keep you accountable as well, so that you feel that you are obligated. You have to do this. You have to move along because you promised yourself and you promised your friend. I would claim that if you get organized and if you start focusing on delivering things, even though I say these are the hygiene factors, but the way I know most people, if you get these 2 things in order, your feeling of motivation will increase significantly. Most of us are demotivated because we are stressed and we feel there's too many things to do and we feel that we cannot handle all these things. Creating a list, getting it down, and starting to work with this list by being focused is a first and very important step in the right direction of being more happy. Last step, what is motivating me? Of course, when you get the energy, this is the right way of going and this is how you should do. But I would say doing the 3 first steps, the circle of influence, the being organized and being focused, that will take you a long way. And these are things that you can do right away. You can do it now. Then you can start working with yourself afterwards about being motivated and be more happy. Good luck. I really hope you liked this one. Give me a big like, as many as you want. If you liked it, let me know in the comments what you're doing to keep motivated. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel. If you're already a subscriber, Thank you very much. I'm happy you're here again. Make sure that the little gray bell is turned on so you get notifications every time that I post a new video. Now, please go make the circle of influence. If you dare, send a picture of me so you can show me how your circle of influence looks. I'd be happy to comment on it. Good luck, and I will see you soon again. Thank you and goodbye.